Yo, so y'all, so uh, why things like aren't so like easy anymore from what it like seems. Like I remember years ago where things were like cheaper and more accessible. It's like when you play the vending machine game, you try to get the prize. You know the claw machine, the arcade. It's like that. It's like you try to reach for your prize and it pushes more or he ejects and it doesn't go to right places. That's how it feels right now. Like things feel a little bit more harder and you know that you gotta go above and beyond and jump through these miscellaneous hoops, you know. Yeah, it does feel like it, you know. People are struggling to like look for jobs, homes, everything, man. She came with just, you know, we're just in a drought. The modern day drought. Is that what we all been looking for? A drought, you know, a great depression, a recession. So it does kind of do feel like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's not easy as getting your own place or anything to live. It feels kind of difficult because just the way they have things now. I guess that's the way of like trying to like modernize things or trying to like move forward, but it's actually holding a lot of us back, and a lot of us didn't have knowledge or we wasn't prepared. I guess it does feel like it. Like it's like when you play the claw machine, the more further you're close to the prize, the more it pushes you away from the prize, so you don't have a chance to win. It does feel like it, but you see like these small like people on social media and they make it through. It's like, how the hell do you make it through all this, man? How do you survive, man? How do you buy that Lamborghini, that McLaren, that new car, man? Like, how do you buy that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. Like, how did you afford this? Like, you be looking at them like they be having like custom cyber trucks and Lamborghini. Like, how did you get that? Like, you live like, come on these people on social media, and when you look in reality, it's a fest, man. Lines are long, and people are lined up in a line. It's like, how do you even know that their order is gonna go through because they probably can't even afford it, or they car will decline. So now you gotta wait extra long. So yeah, it does feel like it. That's why I just left this physical world to go. I do have businesses and things in mind, but I'm not too caught up about the results. I'm just trying to just give as much value as I can, you know. You know, connect with the audience or whatever, and if they like it, then they're gonna buy. I'm not gonna like try to force it. Of course, do my work and put effort, but and most of that energy is gonna go inside of me, you know, because I'm a human. My sanity matters. So yeah, so I just left the physical world alone. Not that, just this American dream. I just stopped thinking about that. What about my dreams? What about my thing? Let me try to focus on that, you know, instead of these false expectations people in society have gave me. Even some may be unrealistic. So yeah, I just push no matter what the times are, honestly, and let's go within myself and make a world inside of mine. If I can't have a world that I want here, I'll just think about it, you know. because I'm not gonna try to be depressed and let it, drag me and stress and depressed about bills. Because imagine you're just thinking about money, money, the money, money, bills, bills, bills. Man, that's gonna make you super, super, super stressed out. Like, who wants to live like that? Just thinking about bills. Like, I try not to associate things with money related things. Even though I do need money and things will happen, I may need a plan B, but I try not to associate things with money because it's just gonna really just stress you out. That's why people don't do their passions or goals because money and all that surviving comes to mind. They probably don't feel like coming with a plan B because it's like there really probably is no plan B for them, so they're not gonna do that. So it kind of requires a sacrifice. You know, so yeah, like I don't even care what people say, honestly. Like I'm just doing what I'm doing. I don't really care about like job hunting and looking and calling and chase for these things, opportunities. I'm just doing what I'm doing, making a way for myself. Even if things may not work or seem outdated, I'm just doing what I'm doing, honestly, because I'm not gonna do that. If it taken me years, then oh well, because there's really no point to drag yourself along the rat race again. Not like you can even enter it. Like you just gotta chase over and over again. I remember like I got a job back in 2021. Like a lot of jobs were easy, but now it's like you can't even get like a job because they just play too many games. But you know what? I'm not getting even worried about money. What about my mind? My mind exists. I have emotions. I got legs and arms. Why do I just pay attention to that? Why does everything got to be associated with dollars? That's what people forget. Like they forget the free things in life that you can enjoy. They forget about that. You know, you know. They just care about bills. Animals don't worry about money. Homeless people don't make about money. They make bad for money to just eat, but that's about it. They're not like stressing. I mean, some may have like mental problems, but you look at them, they're more free than the average person. Like you're so in bondage. Like I'm just not gonna put myself through that stress. Like even though people tell me, "Hey, go get a job, bro. You're a bum. Look at you. We're in those dirty clothes, looking like a." I don't care. Like I'm just not. My sanity, my mind matters, in my imaginations. If it looks goofy or silly, then I don't care. Because I don't want to live in this serious type of life and stressing over money, like, and dad and bills, my taxes. Like, fuck that. That's depressing. And the politicians trying to vote to see if they're going to make any laws of subject matters that it will help, you know. Man, like, I don't care. Like, fuck that. I'm gonna make a way for myself, and I don't care if nothing happens. At least I done what I love. At least I done something. You know. At least, like, even if you want to get some things or get somewhere, like, you realize you gotta pay for the information. It costs a lot of money, and you may not have it on you. And then when you do it, it's not guaranteed. And you gotta look at your circumstances. You probably like, you know, it's like you got to eat the next day, so you're not going to take that risk. Well, you don't even have to do it. Just focus on your well-being in your mind, and what you could do and what you can control, and just build on that. Forget about the economy on that. Fuck that. That shit would never change. Inflation, that shit ain't gonna go nowhere, bruh. Like that is for free. People forget about that. Fuck money and all that shit. I want money to an extent, but I'm not gonna cry about it. How do I survive? I just survive. Whatever comes to me, I just take it. Or food, I just get it. Like somebody lends me something, whatever, I'm just gonna take it. Like or whatever. Like I don't be asking for shit. I mean, If I really need it, then I'll do it. But if not, then fuck it. I'll make me something out of anything or nothing because I'm just not gonna just do that. You know, just I know I may need a job or somewhere, but hey, I guess there's just no point. I get it. Things are not as easier as it is anymore, especially after the thing that happened a few years ago, that wave. You know, things just went to shit. Jobs ain't hiring. Houses are up. I just focus on the things in life that don't cost money, honestly, and I try to use that, enjoy it. You know, because I'm just not gonna stress about money. It's just so depressing and bills, and it just leads to nowhere. Like honestly, even like the dating game, if it was harder, people had these unrealistic expectations, and people when they make like a decision, they just change it and they leave you hanging or they just use you. Like I know it is harder because the times that we are in. I felt the difference years ago. It's a little different now. It's life is harder now. Like it feels like a fight. So at the end of the day, I ain't gonna fight for nothing else but my own sanity, honestly, because that's all that's worth. Because else is gonna lead me anywhere? Like it's just gonna put me in a dungeon. So fuck that. This is a constant chase. So I'm just only accepting things as it is and only just looking towards me and my inner peace. Honestly, because it's just a chase for everything now that may not feel guaranteed. And people may give you advice or certain things to do, and it doesn't work for you. So you gotta find something that works for yourself because these people, if they have something, they're not just gonna give it to you. They're not gonna tell you the right instructions. They're gonna tell you like a little bite-sized chunk information, but they're not gonna give you the full platter because they're greedy and they're selfish. They don't want you there. They don't want you to take what they have. Not even what they have. They don't want you to win. So they're gonna keep it all to themselves because people are just greedy as fuck. That's how it is. So you just have to figure something out for yourself. If I had something, bro, I would help you guys. I don't mind. But I'm just figuring it out, I'm just doing something, you know. And maybe I'll give you the formula, whatever it's out there. But the answer I can tell you is hard work and be true to yourself. And decent that's true to yourself. Whatever you think or whatever you thought you get of something, just do that. And just build on it, you know. Spread it apart, you know. And boom boom boom. It should probably work for you. If it don't, then hey, whatever. Like that's a problem when you put a price tag on it. That's when it becomes like depressing because you gotta live. That's why people don't do the stuff that I do, or not even just people just strive in life because they gotta survive. I get it. It takes that risk, but fuck it. I'm just gonna just take it because my sanity matters at the end of the day, and I see what it's doing to people now and changes that other people are doing. I'm just like fuck it. So yeah, guys. Thank you guys for watching.